Hey guys, welcome to another podcast. Today is March 24th, and I'm going to be talking just kind of about what I'm going to do in April and just kind of stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy. I did post my first podcast a few days ago, and people seem to like it. I didn't really think it was that great, but people seem to like it. So that's awesome. I'm glad you guys liked it. And, yeah. If I sound distracted, it's because I'm texting, but, excuse me, hold on. Okay, anyway. So as, most people should know, the stupid COVID-19, tomorrow is Wednesday. They're licensing a no leave your house ban unless it's an emergency. So you're not allowed to leave unless you have to go get hay for your animals, or you need to get food for you, or just that kind of necessities, or you need to go to the emergency room. It's just stuff like that, which sucks. I do feel bad for all you guys out there that are boarding, because even if your barn is still open, that means if you get the ban too, you're not going to be able to go see your horses, because seeing a horse is not a emergency or a necessity. So I do apologize for that for you guys. Today's video was a tack haul of something that was gifted to me. I got tack gifted to me. Thank you again, Katie. But, yeah, all that tack was really nice. I've already used it. It's awesome. I love it. I'm very thankful she gave that to me, because I was needing wither strap, and she gave me a basically brand new one. But most of my followers know that March was post every day, so I've posted every day, so that means I would have at least 24 videos up right now. I probably have more because I've posted extra videos too, but it's just been a big struggle. It's really tiring. I don't understand how Day by Day Vlogs does it. They don't just do it for a month, they do it every day. It never ends. They do it all year, with the exception of a few breaks. But we should put together a petition where we say you need to take a break from all this, or something dumb. But yeah, it's tiring. It's taking everything out of me. So I'm just counting down the days until April, when I'm finally going to be able to just at least take 7-day breaks between each video I make. Would be just amazing. So in April, I'm going to try to keep posting. I'm probably going to be taking maybe a week or two break, just because this is really taking it out of me, and I just want to have a chance to live. It's just I don't feel like I can live. March was a completely wasted month, because everything we did, I had to either film it, and it's to the point where I want to go riding, but then there's a videoing opportunity because I need to make videos. I don't have enough videos. So then I would, video, but then it just feels like I'm not riding. It feels like other people are riding with me. I'm not solely with my horse. People are watching what I'm doing. They know what I'm doing. And it's horrible, because I never get alone time. Today, if it doesn't rain before I can get outside, I am going to go ride with Denny with no videoing, because I did a ride with me yesterday. Well, I filmed one. I haven't posted it yet. But I filmed one yesterday, so that I'm kind of caught up on those for a while. So I don't even know if you guys like ride with me. It's just, let me know. But I'm really hoping it's not going to rain before I can get out there, because I just kind of want to have a ride alone with him and work on it with him. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 65 and no chance of rain, and then the day after 75 and no chance of rain. And then on Saturday, I think, it's supposed to be 80 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. So hopefully the 20% chance doesn't follow through. But it is supposed to rain today, but the weather is always wrong. It's either it rains before they say it's going to rain or it rains after. So right now, they said it was going to start raining at 12 o'clock. It's 12:44 and it hasn't rained a drop. So it most likely will rain at like 2 or something. But my dad just left, so I'm home alone. And I'm not allowed to like ride if I'm home alone. So yeah, that sucks. I literally came down the stairs and I was like about to say, I'm going to go outside and ride. And then Dad stands up and goes, I'm going to go look at a job. And I just looked at him like, okay. I was just like, son of a goose. That's not very nice. I really wanted to see, or I really wanted to go riding. But today I filmed a feeding all my animals with me. I don't know when, I think it's going to be posted on the 25th or something. But yeah, so that was fun. I had a good time doing that. It was really fun. I'm drinking coffee, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna fence in like a spot. I'm gonna divide their field with electric so that way they can't get to like the end of the field, because there absolutely is not a lick of grass, and I'm pretty sure it's because anything that comes up, they just eat it right away. So I am gonna try to fence it off so they only have half of the field, and then the grass in the front will be able to grow. But if I do that, I'm gonna be changing the barrel pattern to the front of the field, so that way I can just go in there and work it like a small arena. And yeah. Oh man, I just went out here and I went outside to get the eggs, and the eggs are cracked. So I don't know if the chickens ate it or what. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make the front my arena, but also let the grass grow. So I don't know. I could just change the barrel pattern out into the field. I get out into like a non-horse field, like out of the horse field. But that would be hard because we don't have it. Like the horse field, believe it or not, is the flattest ground we have. So that's really, really hard to believe because it's not super flat. But that's literally the flattest land we have on here at our house, besides the dam. But the dam's not big enough to run barrels. I mean, if you wanted to run one barrel, it would be big enough. But I'm not really interested in running one barrel. So that's, yeah, there will probably be a video of me changing the fence around soon. What's this? Plant seeds. So yeah, April I'm going to be taking a 2-week break. And if you guys want to, you know, like send me video ideas, or I would like for you guys to choose the videos I make, but I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so it's hard to do that because I can't do a community tab. I have to make like a whole video saying comment videos you want me to make and stuff like that. A video will be coming out about that. But you know, basically some rules of you guys choosing would be like, obviously nothing too dangerous. Well, you can just comment any video you want me to make, and I'll just pick and choose which ones I can make or are safe to make. And, you know, I'll do that. A bird just hit the window. I'll do that, but it's just hard. I don't know. I love producing videos and posting them to the internet. It's an amazing experience for me, but it's also nerve-wracking and heart-wrenching, you know? I mean, I love watching YouTube. It's probably the social media I use the most. But I mean, there's also things like haters, which I don't mind hate, honestly. I kind of thrive off of it. People start hating on me, it makes me want to do more things that will make them hate, because I like fighting with haters. I like replying. I like being smart about it. I mean, it's just, I'm a person that loves annoying haters. And, you know, hopefully by doing that, it'll reduce the amount of hate other channels get. Because you're not going to get me down with hate, but you can get other people down. So I want people to, you know, be nicer and think, hey, maybe it's not such a good idea to do this. If it was me, would I like getting hated on? No, you wouldn't. So that's a big thing. I think putting yourself in their, if you're a hater, pretend you're a hater right now. Put yourself in their shoes and everything that you're saying, and just think of it. I mean, how does that make you feel? It doesn't. It doesn't make you feel good at all. So, I mean, I really want to thrive in changing the way haters think. And most people are haters because they want that life too. They don't have the chance to do that. So really, they think you are better than them. They want to be like you. They want to have what you have. And it just makes them sad not to. It's just, so they think hating will help themselves and make themselves feel better, when really it hurts the person that they want to be like. So it's just, that's a big thing I think about haters, is they want to do what we do, and they want to be like us, and they want to live on a farm too, when they can't live on a farm because they live in New York City and they don't want to live in New York City. I mean, I feel bad for haters. I don't think they're heartless people that just don't even think about what they're saying. I think they think about what they're saying and think this will really hurt somebody, and that's what I want to do. I want to hurt somebody because it will make myself feel, it will make me feel better about myself and how I don't have what they have. I mean, that's what they want to be like us, and they can't, so they strike, they act out, I mean, so, you know, I see 60-year-olds hating, and it just makes me sick, because I understand kids, you know, they don't know any better that much. I mean, they do, but there's an extent where they don't. But I mean, the 60-year-olds, and they probably have kids, and they're hating on these people, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? I mean, I understand old people or elders, they can hurt too, but that doesn't mean they need to pick on little kids. Like, it's not appropriate, I don't think, at all. But I feel really bad for them. It does make me really sad to think about all those people out there that are hurting. And, you know, I do get mad at haters, but then I kind of stop myself and think they're hating on me because I'm better than them. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm a great writer, I'm a great person. No. I'm just saying, in their mind, I am a better writer, I am a better person, I'm nicer, I have a better channel. I mean, I'm not saying all this stuff's true, but I'm saying that's what they're thinking when they comment. That's what they're thinking when they say something hurtful, and what they think, I want to be just like her, I want to be just like her, and I can't, so I'll just try to hurt her, and then maybe she'll become a worse writer or something. I mean, it's just, there's hundreds of things that can happen. I have found myself wanting to comment mean things, but then I think, no, would I want to get this comment? No, I wouldn't, so I don't. I mean, these people, I mean, they're not bad people, they're just doing really bad things, and they just don't realize it, I guess. I mean, some people do realize it. They know what they're doing, and I don't feel bad for them at all. But then there's some people that they just don't know what else to do, because they've grown up in a bad family, they were beaten as a child, you know, there's hundreds of reasons people are hating on people. And the main one is because they want to be like you. I mean, honestly, I catch myself thinking, I wish I had an arena. I wish I had this kind of dog. I wish I had. And when I watch other people that have they have a nice stable, like this Esme, she has a nice stable, she has nice fields, she's able to trailer out and go ride and stuff, I catch myself, but I'm just like, be thankful for what you have, because whenever you die, you're not going to have it anymore at all. So be thankful while you have it. I mean, yes, I'm incredibly blessed to just have one horse, let alone like 3, and a donkey. And then I'm blessed to have 2 stalls, because I've always wanted stalls, and then I finally got stalls. So I'm blessed to have that. I mean, it's really hard to think I should be happy that I have this. It's really hard, guys. And I'm sure a lot of you struggle out there with that. You do struggle thinking, I wish I had this. But you just need to take a deep breath and focus on what you have right now and how you can improve that. So one day, maybe you could have that. But just not right now. You got to build up to it. It's a time-consuming process. You need to get a good job. You need to go to college. You need to get enough money. And then one day, it will happen. But there will always be something that you want. You will never be able to make yourself happy. I mean, you can make yourself content, and then eventually you're going to want something else. It's like, you know, it's just like me. I'm always thinking, I really need a new camera. My GoPro is amazing, but I want like a normal camera for videoing, and then just use my GoPro for like when I'm riding. But no, I can't get that right now. I have to wait till I get enough money. I mean, a few weeks ago, I dropped $180 on a vet bill for him just to step on something, and she didn't even tell me like what was wrong with him. And I understand they can't tell you everything that's wrong with your animal, but I mean, there went $180 I could have bought a camera with. So it's really hard to think about the good in spending money. I mean, you think if I had just not done that, I could have still had the money, I could have bought something else I needed more, or I mean anything. But I was worried about him. And I do catch myself like that. I put my horses first, okay? I do. I put my horses first a lot. They're treated better than myself. I mean, their hygiene's probably better than mine. I mean, yeah, I forget to brush my teeth sometimes, but they always get fed. They always get watered. They always get brushed. They always get blanketed when they needed it. They always get vet called if they need it. They get everything. If I get sick, if I need the doctor, I don't go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. But if they need a doctor or a vet, I do it. Because they are like, they're my children. And people call me dumb. My dad, for one. He thinks horses are the dumbest thing in the world. They're just animals. He hates animals. I mean, I don't even know how we have as many animals as we do, because he hates them. But, I mean, he doesn't understand and he just thinks they're basically a dollar sign. I mean, he thinks they take all the money, they do everything. But, I mean, you have to find happiness somewhere. You can't just expect it to happen. You have to reach out, you have to get money, you have to go, you have to find happiness. And it is hard. It is so hard, guys, to find happiness. But really, once you're in the game, you understand the only way you can find happiness is to find someone that makes you happy, or to find something. And that's even harder. But I grew up with horses. They make me happy. They are what I want to do. I want to be a professional barrel racer. Yes, to my dad, it's hard, okay, guys? He tells me all the time that I can't do it. I can't barrel race. You can't make a living off of that. Well, look at all the barrel racers out there. Yeah, some of them started out and they were rich and it was easy for them. I'm not rich. It's hard for me to come up with a $40 entry fee, guys. So, really, I'm working my tail off and eventually it's going to pay off. And then every time he tells me, you can't become a professional, you can't do that, you can't live off that. You know what I do, guys? This might help you, but I always I close my eyes and I picture myself in 20, 30 years and I see and I could just imagine myself walking through a door and seeing my dad sitting down on the couch or something, sitting somewhere, and I can just imagine myself and I'll have money, I'll be barrel racing every dang weekend because I worked my tail off when I was a teenager, and now I'm here. I won the NFR. I did all this. I've got 12 horses in my barn. I picture myself every time he says I can't do it. I picture myself years ahead after I've done it and after I've succeeded. And I could be happily married and have a farm, or I could be I could be sick and addicted to alcohol and laying on the couch all the time. I mean, I don't want to be like that, but unless I work my tail off right now, that's where I'm going to go. I mean, people that don't try to fight for their dreams are just going to turn into an alcoholic. They're going to say they can't do it because they listen to their dad. I didn't listen to my dad. And it's going to pay off one day. And that's the thing. You have to have faith in God. You have to know that you can do it. You have to say, Dad, I understand that's your opinion, but one day I'm going to walk through that door and say, guess what? I just won $200,000 at a barrel race or something like that. And he's going to go, no, you didn't. And I'm going to say, I'm sorry you didn't believe in me when I was younger, but I'm here now and this is just going to happen. And I've already won the NFR. What else can I do to show you that I did it? And he's still going to deny it. And at that point, you just go, I understand you don't believe in me. You don't want me to have my dreams. You don't want me to do this. But I'm going to do it if you believe me or not. And even if you don't believe I did it, I'm still going to do it. And I'm going to quit telling you I did it because you're still not going to believe me. I mean, it makes me smile just to think about walking in and telling him I just won the world or something and saying, I told you I could do it. And I'll go like this. I thank you for telling me that I couldn't do it. Because when you said you can't live off that, you can't do that, that made me want to do it. Telling me I can't do something makes me want to do it more. Not always. I mean, if it's like, you can't clean your room in 5 hours, yeah, I'm not going to go clean my room. But I'm saying, if it's stuff like things that I care about and important things, then I'm really just gonna fight back. I'm gonna say, screw you because I did it and you didn't believe in me. And I'm gonna hold a grudge on you, but then I'm not, because I'm gonna say thank you for telling me I couldn't do it, because that made me want to do it, and that made me do it, and that made me succeed. Now I'm a millionaire, now I'm rich, and now I've got a 500-acre farm, and now I've got 30 horses living on my farm. Now I'm a horse trainer. Now I ride jumping horses now. I do everything with my horse. I mean, the things that could happen are just endless. It's just the words that can come out of your mouth they can go so far. And that's what you got to do, guys. You got to work through it. You got to go for that determination. That determination is what's going to make you be determined. I mean, that's how it's going to happen. You're just determination. You got to trust in God. You got to have faith in God. You got to say, before you run through that alley, you got to say, Lord, I'm giving you the reins. You are guiding my horse. I am trusting you to get us around these barrels. And yeah, you're going to knock a barrel. Sometimes you might even knock all the barrels. Sometimes your horse might start bucking in the middle of a run. But you just got to look on the bright side. You have to say, Lord, after that, if you're still alive, if you're not dead, if your legs aren't broken, if you didn't break your neck in that run, you've just got to say, you gave me a chance. No, I didn't win this barrel race. No, I didn't place. No, I didn't get around all the barrels. But I'm not dead, and that's what matters. You let me live. Every time I put my foot in a stirrup, I am risking my life. Every time. I could die every time I get on a horse. I could die every time I go out the door. A dog could attack me. My horse could kick me in the head. I could get bucked off. I could get fell on. I could get trampled. The things. You should wake up and say, thank you, God. I'm still alive. I didn't die in my sleep. You let me live. You are letting me live every second of every day. And it's just thinking about that. Thinking that you could just die any moment. And then, but, I mean, you think life's amazing. You hate life. You could think anything you think about life. Just think God has to do with everything. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be people out there that aren't Christians, but I am a Christian. I believe in God. How did the earth get here? Did someone just, nope, nothing can happen. God was always there, and then one day he decided he wanted to make a life better than his own for us. And what are you going to say about that? Thank you. You gave me a life. You let me live. I didn't die when I was in the womb. I didn't get killed by getting a vaccination. I didn't die from, I could have walked across the street with my mom and got hit by a car. But no, he is watching us every second of every hour. He is protecting us from the things that the people he have created that could kill us. He could just snap his fingers and like that you would be dead. But no, he's letting us live. So you should choose to trust God. You should choose, because he's letting you live every day. And no, you're not living on your own. He's with you. He's not letting you try to do this on your own. You're doing it with him. He's doing it with you. He's letting you live. Sorry if this is kind of a ramble, but this podcast, I'm really getting deep, guys. Yeah. So, I've been rambling for 28 minutes. Wow. I hope this has inspired you in some way, but I really think that everything that I just talked about is 100% true. I hope you agree with me. You need to understand, and I really hate the people that are going to watch this and think, oh, she's being dumb. There is no God. There is nothing. I really hate to imagine where you're going to be when you die. Even if your parents don't accept God, your parents don't believe in God, you can still believe. You don't need their permission to have your own opinion. It's not like that. It's hard, I know. Some people would get kicked out of their family for believing in God. But getting kicked out is better than burning for the eternity of after you die. That's just how it is. It's life. So I hope I encourage some of you fellow people out there. I'm not trying to like shove it on anybody, but I just was speaking my mind, thoughtful as I could, I guess. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Leave me a comment what you thought. Tell me if you want more, and I'll make more. But for right now, this is the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.